What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're talking Modern Warfare Zombies, and we are diving into Act 1 Tier 3 mission guide for the mission known as Freezer Burn. Now, this one will be 2 parts, and it is a little bit more on the tedious end, so if you guys don't know exactly what to do, it could take you a really long time to actually knock this out. But luckily, we're going to go ahead and talk about the quickest method in today's video. So part 1 asks us to slow 50 zombies with cryo freeze ammo mod. The first step you're going to need to get a hold of a cryo freeze ammo mod, or hopefully you already have access to one. If not, maybe you have one in your stash, or maybe as a reward. That way you guys will be able to grab one. Go ahead and go into your next match already having this in your rucksack. If you guys don't already have a cryo freeze ammo mod, I definitely recommend going and knocking out contracts, as it does always give you a reward at the end of your contract, giving you a chance to get that cryo freeze ammo mod that you need. You guys can also choose to loot around the map, as there always is a potential that you'll find one that way. Once you guys actually have access to the cryo mod, you guys will be able to go ahead and take this mission on. Now, like we said, the first part asks us to slow 50 zombies with cryo freeze ammo mod. Now, when I was actually going around and trying to do this, I was finding that I was actually eliminating the zombies faster than I was actually able to freeze them. So in most cases, because my weapon was a little bit overpowered at the time, I was actually eliminating them instead of slowing them down. So what I did in order to actually fix this was go to a higher tier zone. So in my case, I was already pack-a-punch, so I had to go over towards the 2nd tier area and actually get myself close to the 3rd tier area to kind of bait some zombies in, so that way they would take a significant amount more damage in order for me to actually eliminate them. So in your case, maybe you guys actually infill in, you don't choose to pack-a-punch your weapon or upgrade it at all. This would allow your weapon to do the least amount of damage possible, and then you guys would be able to go into the tier 2 zone and bait some of those tier 2 zombies instead of my case where I did 2 to 3. So depending on your scenario, you're just going to be looking to find zombies that are going to take a long time to eliminate. That way you have the highest potential to actually freeze them and slow them down, and then you can move on to your next zombie. Obviously, you're only going to be able to freeze one zombie and have it count one time. Then you'll have to move over to another zombie where you'll then freeze that one. You'll have to do this up to 50 total times. And another way you guys could choose to do this would be to go over to an exfil, farm zombies over at the exfil, and eventually you guys would knock this out. But I think it's a lot easier to just go underpowered to a level where the zombies are going to be a little bit overpowered, take a long time to actually eliminate them. You'll be able to cryo freeze each and every zombie pretty much that you shoot at. Eventually, you guys will be able to slow down the 50 zombies with the cryo freeze ammo mod, and part 1 will be complete. Now, part 2 is asking us to slow 10 hellhounds with cryo freeze ammo mod. So in the same match, more than likely you're going to want to knock this out as you did with the first part, because you guys are going to need a 2nd cryo freeze ammo mod if you guys have to go into another match. So in order to actually do this, I definitely recommend knocking out contracts. The escort one could be pretty helpful for getting a hold of these hellhounds. The escort contract, which is the one that does have the tank on it, you guys can go over and grab that, and it will definitely help you guys get a significant amount more hellhounds. Basically, you just escort a tank all the way over towards, basically you just escort a tank over to its final destination, but between that time period, you guys will be taking on a bunch of zombies, hellhounds, or even some other boss or special zombies. So during that contract, you guys should get access to more than enough of the hellhounds that you need. Obviously, it is just going to depend on whether or not you're able to freeze them. You guys are struggling to freeze them because you are eliminating them. Same thing, you guys could go over to the tier 2 zone, wander around the tier 2 zone until you find enough of these hellhounds, obviously be able to freeze them. Once you guys actually freeze 10 hellhounds or slow them down with the cryo freeze ammo mod, part 2 and this mission will be complete. That's going to wrap things up for today's quick mission guide. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.